Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Friday, October 13th, 2023. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. The following is a notice from the Integrity Commission in Nevis. The Integrity Commission in Nevis wishes to remind the persons in public life that they must file their declaration of income, assets, and liabilities in accordance with Section 15 of Number 2 of 2013, Integrity in Public Life Ordinance 2013, and Number 5 of 2019, Integrity in Public Life Amendment Ordinance 2019. All declarants are required to submit their completed declaration forms and the relevant supporting documents in person at the Integrity Commission's office between 9 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. from Monday 16th to Friday 20th October 2023. Persons in public life include all persons in public life who made their last filing on or before February 3rd, 2023 or thereafter, and all persons and managers who are no longer sitting members of statutory boards as at June 30th, 2022 and June 30th, 2023. All persons in public life who have resigned their posts from either the Nevis Island Administration or statutory bodies as of June 30th, 2022 and June 30th, 2023 are also required to file. The Nevis Island Administration continues to promote and sustain economic growth, making the economy more resilient. In his address to mark the observance of the International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction on October 13th, Minister with Responsibility for Disaster Management, the Honorable Spencer Brand, says that the NIA strives to ensure more equitable access to productive resources, healthcare, education, natural resources, and public decisions.
Important services like education and healthcare have become more responsive and inclusive to help children and their families better cope with disasters, as was demonstrated during the recent COVID-19 pandemic. This administration continues to invest in our people. Every child in Nevis, whether born in a rich or poor family, has the opportunity to develop his or her skills and physical well-being to their full potential. This investment in public health, quality public education, and job training creates an environment for social and economic equity that contributes to higher average economic prosperity and lowering unemployment.
As noted by Minister Brand, the Nevis Island Administration is also promoting greater attention and investment in the strengthening of the local response capacity, especially in the face of more frequent exposure from the effects of climate change.
Investment in multi-hazards early warning systems is a priority, so everyone would have a chance to be prepared and protected in the event of pending disasters. Adequate funding of disaster risk reduction is reflected within the annual fiscal budgets. This is supported by public-private investments and international assistance to empower our people and to improve resilience. The Nevis Disaster Management Department has partnered with our communities to identify and map hazards in addition to developing response plans. Training of persons to enhance our volunteer pool and develop management structures are ongoing in our communities. The success of our multi-hazards public awareness campaign, built largely on a participatory approach, engages a wide range of stakeholders. This strategy includes involving our schools, faith-based organizations, government agencies, business sector, regional and international partners in the promotion of awareness of disaster prevention and managing disaster risks.
While the challenges of sustainable development are reasonably well advanced, Minister Brand says promoting economic development, maintaining social inclusion, and ensuring environmental sustainability remain the focus.
The need to reduce the vulnerabilities and build resilience in our society has now become more crucial than ever. It is imperative, therefore, that we are armed with the knowledge of what to do before, during, and after each impact. Our vulnerability to disasters can only be minimized through effective risk reduction and maximizing the use of our resources. I appeal to everyone to act responsibly, join the efforts of building community resilience through education while managing our multi-hazard environment. The Nevis Disaster Management Department is commemorating the International Day of Disaster Reduction with activities throughout the month of October and encourages all persons to participate in these events.
Minister with responsibility for disaster management, the Honorable Spencer Brand. Still to come, NASPA participates in Stand Down. The details after this break.
As a responsible taxpayer, you help to finance free health care at all health centers on Nevis. Thank you for putting country above self. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis. Be a responsible citizen.
Welcome back. The staff at the Nevis Air and Seaports Authority, NASPA, Tropical Shipping, and King Ocean joined other ports of the region in a stand-down to express their condolences in light of tragic events that unfolded in Barbados and Guyana recently. In Guyana, an accident at the Peters Hall port resulted in the death of employee Sean Joseph de Santos. In Barbados, an accident resulted in the death of another port worker, Jeffrey Booms. NASPA staff came together to acknowledge the significance of these events and the need for unity during difficult times. General Manager Owen Brandy says these situations bring a sense of sadness to port and shipping lines workers everywhere, especially considering the safety risks that certain workers face on a daily basis when performing their duties. It underscores their emphasis on safety first. NASPA expresses condolences to the family and friends of both men.
I want you to say with me, I am special. Again. 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 All right, and don't you ever forget it.
The St. Thomas's Primary School celebrated the International Day of the Girl Child on Wednesday, October 11th with a pep rally for girls in kindergarten to grade 2. The day focuses on the need to address the challenges girls face and to promote girls' empowerment and the fulfillment of their human rights. Wednesday's pep rally was held under the theme Dreams to Reality. The guest speaker was J.D. Keynes.
What's a dream?
You imagine.
What you imagine. Yes, I love that. Give her a round of applause. What you imagine is a dream. So listen, if what you imagine is a dream, it's saying that whatever you think that you can do it. We are dreaming of the things we want to do. Dance, sail a ship, play football, whatever it is. But in order to make them a reality, are we listening? In order to make them realities, we have to work hard. Do you agree? Okay. So in order for you to play football, you have to practice. In order for you to dance, well, you have to keep practicing. Teacher, you have to look at the other teachers, see what they are doing, and practice. Okay? And it means you also have to do your schoolwork because only bright people can be teachers. You know that? Yes. So it is very important that we put in the work to become what we want to become, to make our dreams a reality.
Meantime, girls of grades 3 to 6 were engaged in a vision board party where they wrote affirmations about themselves, a means of reinforcing positive thinking and promoting self-esteem.
Hey, you know that word fail? Do you guys know that word? When someone says you failed or you're a failure, how does that make you feel? Right? And you don't want to feel sad. So, I never say I failed at anything. I say I learned a lesson. And now I move on. Okay? So when people say to you, oh, you failed, did you really fail? Or did you learn that, you know what? Maybe that's not my thing. Maybe that's not the thing I'm great at. Let me go find the thing that I'm great at, right? And that is you growing and learning and being your authentic self.
founder of the podcast Island Girls Rock, Chantel Miller. In her presentation, Minister of Gender Affairs, the Honorable Janet Lisbeth, a former student of the school, spoke to the girls about the importance of writing down their goals, while Coordinator of Community Nursing Services, Deslyn Tyson White, discussed the topic, Navigating Puberty. The St. Thomas's Primary School's activities in celebration of International Day of the Girl Child commenced with a presentation by the Honorable Latoya Jones, a former student of the school, who addressed the General Assembly on Dreaming Big. The theme for International Day of the Girl Child was Invest in Girls' Rights, Our Leadership, Our Well-Being. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.